Talking Again podcast.
So my last question, I don't want to make it awkward, but I'm going to make it awkward.
Okay.
And I know a few years ago, I got hit up by this group, right? Hey, I want you to come do the podcast at our studio. You know, we have an event. I'm like, all right, let me check it out and see what it's up. And I saw that you actually performed at the Celebrity Center in Hollywood.
You saw that?
Well, no, I mean, I saw your post about it, so I saw that you performed it.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that. If you guys don't know, the Celebrity Center is a Scientology building. But talk about your experience about, if you don't mind, we can cut it out if you don't.
Yeah. Okay. I performed there. You know, it's okay. You know, but
Yeah.
I don't want to sign up for anything. Okay. That's it.
It's a recruiting center, correct? Right? Yeah. So I did. Yeah. It's fun. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, they got him!" You know, because
They got him. They got him.
Talking again, yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Might talk a little shit, get a little brash. Might drink a little bit, smoke a little bit, vibe a little bit, laugh a little bit, yeah. Hosted by Fidel. Tell it like it is, only tell it real. Live every Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again, we talking again. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. We talking again, we talking again. Come on.
What's up, everybody? This is Fidel Talking Again podcast, another edition of the show. I'm here in studio with Polar T and
Chris Lopez.
look, we gotta move that mic.
I gotta
man.
do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
It's all
Chris
good.
Lopez.
Yeah. Hey, thanks you guys. Thanks for coming out all the way from Orange County, Santa Ana, right? All you guys from Santa Ana?
Yeah, definitely. Me and him, Polar T and I, we're from Santa Ana representing. I wish I had my Santa Ana hat on.
No.
But we definitely representing and hear us out, see what we got.
Yeah. Man, no, I can't. Well, dude, I've heard it. I don't know if we're doing this so that they can hear it, but I've heard you got your stuff, and I like it, man. For you being 19 years old, I listen to your music. I'm like, God damn, dude! Like, it sounds legit as fuck, dude. Like, seriously, did you start rapping when you were 2 years old, or what?
Since I was 9 years old.
Did you really? When you were 9 years old, you started
9 years
rapping?
old. I have a song out.
He said, "Nota." Seriously, let me tell you, because you can, like, you have not just like the lyrics, but the sound is there.
Yeah.
You know. But so at 9 years old, you just went, "Hey, I'm gonna start."
9 years old. I just wrote a song by my dad. What he did to I have a stepdad, but I have my real dad. He did really bad things to my mom, you know.
Oh.
So I wrote a song, and it was good. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I still have it.
Yeah. Do you? So you recorded it then?
Yeah, I recorded it. Well, back then, there was like I had an iPad, right?
Yeah.
And I recorded from my like little
The earbuds.
earbuds,
Yeah.
and it's like the
Oh
long
yeah.
cord.
The mic.
And there's this app. It was like a studio thing,
Mhm.
and you could buy beats, and the beats back then were very cheap.
Yeah.
So I bought it for like $4, and that beat was mine.
Yeah.
And I bought it, and I made that song, and I brought it to went to my dad. We did to my mom, and it was good. People liked it, and I was on SoundCloud for a little bit, but then I took it down. I put it on YouTube on my channel, and I took it down.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, but I want to share it as soon as like I blow up more, and then be
Oh,
like,
that's
hey,
good. Yeah, that was gonna
to
be my follow-up question: is if were you gonna try to remaster it in any way and put it out
Yeah.
there again? You know, because that stuff that's it comes from the heart. Like those things kind of blow up. You know, like when people feel it, they feel it when they listen to music.
Yeah,
right?
but some people were telling me, why don't you re-record it? I'm like, it's not the same. It's not the same. What coming
Emotion,
from the same emotion from that 9-year-old kid.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh man, I wish I had the stems.
Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense because you know why? And I think of you probably don't know who he is, Pedrito Fernandez, right? That fool cannot sing La Mochila Azul right now at the age of 55 years old. It won't sound the same, right? It's just gonna be weird, actually, kind of, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I know what you're saying though. At 9 years old, there's a certain sound to it, and yeah, for sure. But when you recorded at 9 years old, when you said back in the day, you said iPad.
It was like
That shit threw me off, bro, because when I say back in the day, I think cassette, VHS, You know,
but this iPad was like very like.
I forget you're 19 years old.
Yeah, but this,
The Home Alone recorder. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you remember that?
Yeah.
The Home Alone
With
recorder.
your voice changer and everything.
I know, but this iPad was the old iPad, the very first iPad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's youngster problems right there.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's cool, man. You could definitely tell you're having fun, doing what you're doing. I mean,
Yeah.
you have 4 videos on your YouTube right now, right?
Yeah.
The first one, the one that I saw and I really enjoyed, I liked it. Not only because, maybe you can't see it in the background, but I got the Lakers out here.
Yeah.
I'm a big sports guy, but I mean, shit, I'm in LA. Lakers, Kobe Bryant, one of my favorite player, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
You put out a video, Kobe Tribute.
Mm-hmm.
I almost cried, but I didn't. I did push-ups afterwards. I was like, fuck that, I ain't crying. I just push-ups. but I did. I was only 10, but I did push-ups. But I wasn't going to cry. But that was dude, it was an emotional video.
Yeah.
When you put that video out and I look at the timeline, I look at the video and I go, this kid must have wrote this song in 30 minutes or 40 minutes.
Yeah, I wrote it
When you heard it happen, you just started writing.
And I was coming home from work. And
Yeah.
remember, did you
Yeah,
hear
no,
that
I said the lyrics is that I'm coming home.
I was coming home from work, and I was like, dang,
Well-
I wrote it quick.
What was the
But-
process though when you started just pen to paper? Let's go.
So this is how it happened. You want to hear how it really happened? I came home. I was coming home from work. I was coming home. I was in the Uber driver, and the Uber driver was like, "Oh yeah, Kobe died." I'm like, "Nah, you're messing with me. Don't play with me, dude. Don't play with me." He died, and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
And so we're coming by, and I'm like, the whole entire time I'm like, "What the heck? Kobe really died?" I called up my mom, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he died. He died. He was a helicopter crash."
Yeah.
And I go to my grandma's house though, and I remember I was listening to some beats, and I'm like, oh shoot, this beat goes good with what I was with what I need to say about Kobe.
Yeah.
And so I started like doing a little thing in my head,
Yeah.
like before you start
That's your
a song,
process, yeah.
and then I listened to him, like, you know what, I'm gonna use this beat, and I started writing to it, and I'm like, that was it.
Yeah.
I got in the studio, made that work, but like I said, it wasn't the best quality
Yeah.
because it was rushed.
It was quick. Yeah.
But what I wanted people to see more was the way I expressed it,
The message.
and the message, and the way the video was. Yeah,
Kind of like the one that you did when you were 9 years old.
yeah,
It was very raw, very organic.
yeah.
Where did you do pen to paper, or was it more like that Biggie style? When was it Biggie that went into the studio and just started flowing to that one song, Notorious, and he just started flowing to it, and he just started recording? I think it was Biggie. No, I don't know, but did you just start recording it, or did you actually write the lyrics down?
I wrote it down.
Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you would you call yourself a poet?
I mean, in school I would kind of like write poems, but I've never got I didn't really get into that stuff. I was a little bit, but then I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
You need to start looking at some old school Chicano poets, dude. Those guys are badass. If you like get some literature and start looking at that, because I really believe that the way that you think, the way that you construct a song, that you have that in you. You just haven't really tapped into it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's all
You know,
good.
but-
No, I have a poetry background.
Yeah. Okay, you do.
I have a when I first got into poetry was because like in language arts they teach you like, hey, like you're free.
Yeah.
Like, so I wasn't really good at spelling. So I was like, wait a minute, I'm free. Like I can write, I can do whatever I want. I can make up a word. I
Yeah.
can make up this. I can paint a picture. I can do whatever I want with it. And then I heard Tupac,
Yeah.
and then when I heard Tupac, I was like, that's a poet right there.
Yeah.
And then I saw poetry in action. And then he came out with a book of poetry, like with his sketches. I was like, that's all I needed, bro.
Yeah.
And poetry is a big one because it helps you. It moves the power of the spoken word.
Yeah.
Like it travels through you. It's a whole different type of art.
You're
I
able
feel
to.
you.
You're definitely able to express yourself through your mind.
Mhm.
And for a lot of people, it's hard to do. I mean, shit. Especially Chicanos, us Latinos, it's taboo. We don't talk about it, right? Oh, imagine putting it on paper where it's recorded and everybody could hear and watch it and listen to it. That's kind of what you're doing right now. You're putting those type of lyrics, that type of music, that message out there for everybody to hear. It's a little vulnerability in there, and it kind of humbles you a little bit. For being 19 years old, that's a pretty big step. You know what I mean? I can't imagine what is going to happen, in 5 years from now when he's putting out bangers, Jesus Christ.
They're on their way, bro.
Yeah,
On
no,
the way.
I know you got.
Dude, like I said, man, we gonna be putting out bangers, man.
Well, you already have some of these tracks on the video right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. It's hard. Like I have to when I hear a song, I gotta put the video on, but then I can't watch the video because I get so distracted with all the booty that's on video. That I guess and I can't focus onto the lyrics, so I have to go. Okay, hold on. But for the first few times, I was like, I forgot what you said. I had to listen to it. But good stuff, man.
Yeah,
great things that you're saying.
First, after the Kobe tribute, it's the camera tape.
Yeah,
and then it's Tap Down, and then we have 40. 40 is an audio. Soon to have another version with actually Chris. His stage name is Lopez.
Yeah.
So
the 40 that you guys have out there, the audio, I know you're trying to work on some big thing for the video, right?
Yeah, the big thing is that we're gonna be we're actually gonna be making another version.
Yeah,
another version with him in it, and I just finished paying off. Well, I paid it off for the beat, the exclusive beat, so the exclusive rights. So it's my beat.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take the stems and we're gonna take it to the studio, big time studio. Yeah. So it'll be me, him, and Rest.
Nice.
Rest is actually he lives out in another state, but he's gonna come down.
Yeah. Do you when you're doing these videos and you're out there talking to people, do you find yourself to try to like, I want to tell them my whole idea, but then you can't because you don't want to give them everything, right? You want them to actually come back and watch your video. So do you suffer? You feel that? Do you do that? That's why sometimes I have a hard time promoting a certain guest for weeks and weeks and weeks because I'm like, no, I want them to kind of like, you know, the build up, right? Because like I hear you right now, like you want to talk about it, but you're kind of like, I feel you on that one, real quick, man.
I know that because I can say it, but it's blowing the whole thing.
Yeah. Like, but the good thing is that so you guys have big plans for this video for 40, right? Mm-hmm. Can you guys talk a little bit about how when you do the other videos, like how you guys got started with that, like as far as the development of it?
Yeah, so like camera tape, you want to know about that one?
Yeah.
That one, wow, okay. So when I did camera tape, I wrote the song, right?
Yeah.
I got it done. I'm like, you know what? This is a good song. So I told myself, I'm gonna make a dope music video for this. So I call up my friend Joel. He's also he does videos. And I'm like, hey, he does professional ones. I'm like, hey, I need a dope music video. I get him on the line. He's like, all right. Let's go. So let's go meet up. And we're like, we meet up and we tell him, okay, they're like direct it. Like he wants to direct it.
Yeah.
He's a director, so he directs it. And so once I shoot the music video and he gives me the final product, I was like, oh whoa. I was like, wow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That was my expression. I was, wow.
Yeah. You weren't expecting much of it, like that.
No, I was expecting just a normal, just this cool video. Well, I wanted a banger, but I didn't. Like he did a good job. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna.
When you had that thought process of it, did you explain to him like this is what I'm looking for in the video, like this is what I want to do, or did you let him have full control and create on the creativity part of it?
Well, I gave him a little bit like, hey, I want it to be a little like mellow, and maybe the vibes have to be a little crazy. So like it's crazy good, like ooh, like kind of spooky, but like nice.
Yeah.
So he got like a really nice spot, and I was like, damn.
Yeah,
it was dope.
That's when that artistic creativity comes into play,
Yeah.
But I've heard of people that do. When they describe it, they have a certain ideas of what they want and what they want to, because you're telling a story, right, in the video, and a lot of people that it takes some time to recreate to get the right story that they want to put out there. But yeah, you're saying this guy did it in one shot, not bad. Give him another promo right now. So what other plans do you guys have going on for the future? I know we got the summer's coming up, and that's when a lot of things are going on. What do you guys got going on?
So what we do have going on is, like he said, he did launch out 40, but now we're working with trying to get the location, and this is actually an elevated location because now we're renting out the mansion. Got the pool party going on.
Nice.
So it's gonna be a really good vibe.
Nice.
Besides that, we're trying to break into also the reggaeton.
Yeah.
Just because I know it's a big market, and we're both Hispanics. We both know we can write.
Yeah.
We both know that it's open to us, especially with everything that's going out. We've been around these areas a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like we can target that market as well.
Oh yeah.
Besides hip hop, because everyone should know what we do,
Yeah.
Those are big markets. We're also looking to collaborate with bigger artists right now. We're on the works, building deals for that.
Yeah.
Just trying to get out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of networking that has to be involved, right?
Yeah.
So like, kind of like almost saying no to certain parties when you get invited, you gotta go, and then
Yeah.
it's part of the work, right? The
Yeah.
grind that you put in there. And it's very important that you do.
Yeah, big. You know what? Sorry to stop you, but big network things that we've already done has been through the help of Tony Rocks.
Oh yeah.
Our PR work.
Oh, yeah.
That's like he's invited us to big events, and through these big events, we were able to network with these big artists.
Yeah.
And I could just thank Tony Rocks for that.
How much you think that you've learned from that kind of experience, having out there?
Dude, that experience was actually really good. I gotta shout out the homie, man. Juanito El Miyonsuki.
Oh yeah.
Shout out. I have to shout out the homie, man. That guy is a professional.
Yeah.
Last weekend we were with him, and I learned a lot from him. Just by being around him, I was like, man, this guy's a professional.
Yeah.
He came, stole the show, and luckily we were before him, because it's kind of hard to follow the homie, and but to tell you the truth, it was a great experience for us, because now we know the type of association that we're going to end up with, because by being with him, we were able to elevate our game, and elevating us, elevating him. I believe that one day we can collaborate with him as well.
That's awesome.
And just to spread the culture,
Yeah. He's definitely that guy. When I see him, he's definitely 100% entertainment, right? Mm-hmm. He's a showstopper. He's a guy that's gonna go in there and he's gonna put on a show. I mean, that's what he does.
Yeah.
And you can tell right away,
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
So you
when I saw him go on stage though, it was like we brought hip hop to a Latin environment.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, because the people at the audience was actually vibing to it, like really vibing to it. Yeah. And I was like, man, so it was kind of cool that we actually brought hip hop to a Latin environment too, because nowadays we have all types of ages going to these events. And when I saw that, I saw a need though too. I was like, oh, we need to also give them something that they came to see, which is a reggaeton hit. Yeah. And so we're on our way. We have a lot of riders. We know that we can do it, and with these videos that are popping out, I know that big things are coming.
Nice, I like that. That's good
big
stuff
things,
to hear,
man. Big things. Once again, shout out Tony Rocks.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Big shout out.
Big shout out.
Really quick, since we're on the topic of videos and stuff, if you guys ever do need a chubby middle-aged 40-year-old guy to be a security, maybe a security at a pool scene or something, like I'm your guy.
Yeah, dude. He should be a security guard. Yeah, dude.
I do have a security jacket somewhere at home. Somewhere in there, man. From back in. No. I'm sorry. This is all.
Lifeguard one too.
Yeah, lifeguard.
Bro, you never know.
Hey, I could do it all, man. The threshold is pretty deep.
Yeah, no. If when we do that music video for 40, I would like you to come down, bro.
Hey, dude, I'll be there.
It'll be on the mansions in LA.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. The spot. Wow, wasn't the mansion pretty cool?
Yeah.
That's
funny. So give me a heads up. I'm
gonna invite Tony too, so everybody's gonna be there.
No, I'm excited. Again, I'm a new fan. I just started, watching some of your stuff, and I like what I see, and you gained a follower, a fan, So
thank you, man.
I can't wait to see what's next. I know this summer is gonna be big for you. The end of the year, with everything opening up, I think it's gonna open up a lot of opportunities for everybody, And I can't wait to see what's up next for Polar T.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want that feature with Rick Ross, man. Rick Ross, come on, man. Come on, Rick Ross.
Let's do it.
Let's do a feature. Let's make it happen.
I have one more question for you, but if there's any way you guys want to close out the show, maybe give out where they can follow you and stuff like that, maybe, Okay,
you can find me at Polar T the Rapper for YouTube. You can find me at Polar T the Rapper, same thing for Instagram, and then Polar T's page for Facebook, and then Twitter, same thing, Polar T. Basically everything is Polar T, man. You
Polar
feel
T.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's a little close off, a rap song. I'm a beat killer, not a straight dealer. The rap game is where I'm tasting killer. And those days, yeah, I overdid it. Damn right, yeah, you know I lived it. The fame hasn't been in my hands, and I won't mind if it never lands. I mean, it's a worth of a try. It's a hobby I work on the side. Whoa. 2 sides, 1 truth, 1 lie. You smile, the other dies. 6 files, all of mine. But daughters are only the ones who can sign. The government trying to get rid of my. Whoa.
Oh shit. I almost felt like jumping in there, bro, like hopscotch, you know, like, hey. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I like it, man. Thanks again for coming on.
Yeah, bro.
So my last question, I don't want to make it awkward, but I'm gonna make it awkward. Okay. And I know a few years ago, I got hit up by this group, right? Hey, man, I want you to come do the podcast at our studio. You know, we have an event. I'm like, all right, let me check it out and see what it's up. And I saw that you actually performed at the Celebrity Center in Hollywood.
You saw that?
Well, no, I mean, I saw your post about it, so I saw that you performed it.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that. If you guys don't know, the Celebrity Center is a Scientology building, but talk about your experience about, if you don't mind, we can cut it out if you don't.
Yeah. Okay. I performed there, you know, it's okay, you know, but I don't want to sign up for anything, okay? That's it.
It's a recruiting center, correct? Right? Yeah. So I did. Yeah. No, it's fun. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, they got him!" You know, because
they got him.
Welcome to the club.
No.
Yeah. No, that's fun. No, that's cool. It's all love, all fun, man. I wish you the best, dude. Thank you again for coming out, man. Also,
high five.
Hell yeah.
This has been really fun, man. I appreciate you guys. Man, take care.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you guys. Till the next one, you guys. We've just tapped out. Adios.
Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. We talking again.